Who are you?
Welcome, everybody, to the Roundtable Gaming Podcast. Um, Everybody's just going to have to deal with the echoing for a little while
I'm hearing
because
it.
I'm on push to talk. I'm joined here by Spike. Spike.
Who are you?
That's what I was looking for.
What are you
Myrna
doing in my house?
and Poison.
Get out of my face and
Well,
Damn
anyways,
it! Damn it! Poison,
yeah,
you screwed it up.
that's okay. Well,
Get that
anyways,
thing out of my face and stop recording.
anyways,
I was gonna say get out of my face
hold
and
on.
suck my dick.
Before we talk about what we're going to talk about today, I want to go ahead and give everybody an update about what's going on right now with me. I have officially changed jobs from Jacobson Transportation to Crete Carrier Corporation. Well, technically, as of
happened to
tomorrow, I will
Schaefer?
be.
Does that mean my
As of tomorrow, I am driving for Schaefer.
does that mean that my salary is going to increase?
No,
What about mine?
no,
Damn it!
Mine?
maybe. I
I
don't know.
don't even get one, but
Exactly. He's going
Well-
to give you a slightly larger volume of air.
Well,
Oh.
anyways, the point is as of tomorrow, I'm finally going to be driving for a different company, as I'm getting my truck tomorrow.
Yay.
This video is probably going to go out sometime next week. And as we were recording this, it's Friday, July 28th, and I'm getting my truck tomorrow on Saturday. And I'll most likely do a video sometime that weekend about the truck, picking it up and showing it off, basically. And, you know, I have a lot of fucking shit with me. I brought pretty much everything that was in my truck with Jacobson, like including the laptop, which I'm talking to you guys on right now.
So
Everything-
essentially, his hotel room looks like a hobo lives in it.
No,
Yep.
actually, because they gave me another rental car. I'm driving some other dude down here. I'm in Kansas City right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. His rental
yeah.
car looks like a hobo lives in it. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, all I have in this room is the bag that my laptop is being held in and my clothing bag because I'm going to take a shower tonight. So, anyways, that's pretty much what's going on right now. If anybody wants any more information, I'll post a video about it tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Now, moving on to what we will be talking about for the remaining of the episode. And with that being said, we've pretty much given everybody a month off of the podcast and really doing whatever. Mainly because I was in the middle of changing companies. And the other reason was mainly because, you know, everybody needs a break at one way or another. So, and, you know, everybody's mostly busy. So, around July, I know I am around 4th of July and, you know, whenever. And I don't know what Spike was doing all month long. So, and Poison here was babysitting most.
Quick answer to that, Chalnor.
Well, yeah, pretty
oh my god.
Bow chicka bow wow.
not
Yeah,
that way.
and I was
Anyways,
babysitting a 4-year-old.
anyways,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Poison's
Chicken
been
brown cow.
babysitting for the past week and a half.
I've been getting stacks.
Anyways, so that's pretty much our reason for not having a podcast for over a month. So, yeah, I would have posted a video about it, but I figured, you know, people would just be like, oh, well, they're probably taking a break. So, you know, hopefully nobody was worried about the podcast. It's still a sure thing. We'll try to keep on track with the podcast for the remainder of the year and next year and so on and so forth. But, you know, we got things to do. We'll most likely not do a podcast around the holidays that are coming up.
Oh my god, people have lives.
So, yeah, anyways. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with some breaking news that broke right after E3 happened, and that is Atari.
Oh yeah. Atari's coming out with a new console, by the way, everybody.
Yep, Atari is returning to the console market, and we believe that they are going to compete with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Well,
So,
there's a chance of that anyway.
me and
As
Luna,
if they even have a shot.
were talking about this when I visited him the other day. Um,
The
and
other day.
yeah,
About a week ago now.
no, it wasn't a week ago. It was on Monday, wasn't it?
Wait, you
Which
two
is a
actually
week.
met?
Or
Yeah.
no, it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually met, and I got him a ticket too.
Yeah.
That was fun. Anyways, more importantly, we were just randomly talking about Atari and how and what we think they should do. So basically, what
In this
I was
market, the
saying,
only way they're going to survive is getting right into the VR field.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically,
Or AR field.
Why
Well-
not both? And much rejoicing was had. Episode over.
well, the thing is, if Atari is serious about competition, their console needs to be right around $299 for starters.
At best.
At best. Because it's not that expensive, but it's also not that cheap at the same time.
Yeah. And they'll probably be selling it for a loss, but meh. It'll get people into their console at first.
Well, think about it. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 owners are still trying to decide whether or not to buy an Xbox One or PlayStation 4. You know, these consoles are at least $399 to $499, and with the Xbox One X coming out this holiday season,
Xbox is actually down to $299,
well,
Yeah.
still.
the regular, and then the Slim is $250 or $300. I don't remember.
Something like that.
It's $299.
But
Last time I
still,
checked.
the
No,
the
The Xbox
PlayStation
One and the Xbox One S are different prices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PlayStation
the S is $299.
Then
Yeah.
that would mean that the original.
Oh no! I'm sorry. The original is $299 and the S is $399.
There you go.
And PlayStation is also forcing PlayStation 3's hand because they're getting rid of internet support.
That's another thing that Atari
Wait,
needs to
seriously?
have. Yeah, that's another thing Atari needs to have is a stable internet program.
Well, obviously they will, and it's probably going to be better than Nintendo's.
Well, duh.
Anything would be a lot better than Nintendo's.
Dude, have you ever tried playing Super Smash Brothers online?
No, I haven't yet.
Another
That didn't go
thing.
well.
Another thing Atari needs to have, and I really don't like saying this, but it has to be said: exclusives. Good exclusives.
Dude, Atari was the exclusive back in the day.
I
When
know.
everything was being released on all platforms, Atari had all the exclusives.
Yeah, but that was like 40 or 50 years ago, Spike.
No, more like
Nah, I'm kidding.
20 or
Not that
30.
long.
It was about 20 years ago.
It's about as old as Pokemon, which is only 20 years old now.
Atari's older than Pokemon, actually.
More
I
like
said
30 or
about.
40.
I said
Still,
about.
I was close enough. So, I was close enough. But, with that being said, they need exclusives, and exclusives that people are going to like.
Yeah.
Exclusives that make you want to say, you know, Atari has a good fucking system. They
Another
got good-
another 3D Pac-Man. Enough said.
Yeah, basically.
Another 3D
They also-
Bomberman.
They also need to have
They had
AAA titles.
Yeah.
They also need to have AAA titles such as Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, so on and so forth.
How are you gonna play all that with just a joystick?
It's Atari. They'll figure something out.
Most likely they won't be using a joystick anymore.
They'll modernize it up a lot. So, and I think isn't Atari a U.S. company?
Ooh, big
I believe
groundbreaker
so.
here.
Either that or it's a Canadian company.
No,
One
big,
of the two.
big groundbreaking innovation for Atari here. Alright, so all of their consoles have always used just a single joystick, or two for 2 players.
Well, and also a keyboard.
They've all used joysticks. Okay, so here it is. The biggest innovation ever for Atari. 2 joysticks.
For one player.
You mean like 2 joysticks connected?
Dual wielding.
Dual wielding joysticks. For player 1 and player 2.
Can I connect my old Atari joystick to it?
No, you
no.
need 2.
No, you need to buy the new joystick, or joysticks, I should say.
Just watch. That's actually what they're gonna do.
Oh my god.
And worst of all,
That would be great.
and worst of all, they're gonna be motion capture joysticks that are wireless. Or no, wait, no,
God.
wired.
Oh god. They're probably gonna do that.
Oh god,
Watch
that
it
would
be
be
like the
horrible.
greatest fucking console ever created.
But I'd like for them to come out with a joystick and a throttle, so I could play like Elite Dangerous with an actual joystick and
Right.
throttle, man.
Yeah,
And watch, they have a better driving controller than any of the consoles out there right now.
Some of the driving wheels are okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Always go Mad Cats. Whenever you're getting peripherals, always go Mad Cats.
Well,
I've never
yeah,
done a driving
because
wheel.
they're the best.
I've never really done driving wheels. I prefer the controller.
Did you know that the Rock Candy controllers are owned by Mad Cats?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think they actually
mind
work pretty
blown.
damn good?
Mind blown, man.
Afterglow actually makes okay peripherals too.
Yeah, but Afterglow is kind of expensive. Except, hilariously enough, the Afterglow Xbox One controller is cheaper than the first-party Xbox One controller.
Mm-hmm.
So with that
By
being,
like $15.
so with that being said, what do you guys think the controller will actually look like? And don't you dare say joysticks.
Dual joysticks. I already said that.
I'm gonna figure somewhere between joysticks and either the PlayStation or Xbox controller of some kind.
Dude, what if Atari's whole ideal with their return is this line, this slogan? Make gaming great again.
That's it. That's it. I'm out. Nope, I'm done. Goodbye. I've done this once.
And they'll need a small loan
I'm
of
out to go buy. I am out to go buy the first pre-order of the next Atari game system. Goodbye.
and they'll need a small loan of 1 million games.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go do it. I'm dead serious. If they do that, I'm going to be the very first to pre-order. You can promise that too.
Nah, I never pre-order a console. That's just bad juju, man.
I don't fucking care.
Though I probably
It
could have
worked.
made an exception for the Nintendo
It
Switch.
worked. It worked for Trump, so why not Atari?
Yeah,
Well-
look at what an idiot we have right now. I mean,
Well,
granted,
with
the
that being
opponent
said-
wasn't much better either.
Well, not to go political about this, but going back to Atari,
I just hope that their game lineup is actually pretty good,
swell.
because they're gonna need a pretty extensive opening game lineup.
Well, think about this. There's not going to be any games for it until they decide to pick up some AAA games.
Well, obviously.
Well, they are still a game-producing company, so theoretically they should have a couple of games on launch.
Right. And just saying Pac-Man doesn't count. Okay,
Marvel
Anyway,
well,
versus DC.
well, yeah.
Steven, I just figured I should tell you something. First of all, the Nintendo Switch supposedly has streaming capabilities, so I could record gameplay on it. That's a thing.
Centipede VR.
And second, you probably know that if I were to get a Switch, I'd give you a full in-depth review on it in the next podcast following my acquisition.
I'm not buying you a fucking Switch, Spike.
How about for Christmas?
No.
Can you get me one for my birthday next year?
Everybody's allowance for Christmas is $100 of games.
Wait,
And whatever I fucking get
Wow.
off the Yogscast Jingle
Wait,
Jam bundle.
Of games, you're not even gonna give us the money to do whatever we want with? You're just gonna give us games we probably won't enjoy?
No, I mean, I'll give you the $100 through Steam, most likely, but we're not talking about Christmas, we're talking about Atari.
But I want a Switch, dang it.
can I get it through PayPal?
No, and no.
I'd like to have gotten a Switch before
Because who's saying...
before Nintendo stopped free internet for it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
By the way, we all called it.
What did we call?
We
The
called
Nintendo. Yeah, we called Nintendo cutting off free internet.
Oh.
Well, Steven, they told us before the Switch was released. And it's only for the Switch. The Wii U still has free internet.
Yeah.
And supposedly will have support indefinitely.
I'm
Supposedly.
sure it will.
Yeah. But Nintendo's original yearly plan was $20 per month. And everyone was pissed about that. So within like a week, they adjusted. They adjusted the price. Now everyone's okay with it. So I'm wondering if their original model was just to make everyone be okay with paying money to them for internet.
It's a good possibility.
Like, they give you a number that's absolutely ridiculous, and as a show of good faith, they lower the price to what was actually going to be, and make it look like they're doing it for you.
Well,
anyway, the price now is $5 a year.
Oh wow.
I know.
Well,
I know.
Well, with that
Give it
being
a few
said,
years.
with that being said, don't let's just go ahead and put this to perspective. Nobody had better be surprised when Atari decides to come out and say we're going to do an E3 conference in the next couple of years, because I promise you that is when they're going to reveal their console.
Maybe.
No, I promise you. I can bet money on it right now. I promise you. That's when it's going to happen. It's going to be at E3. They're going to have they're going to have the very last show, or either that they're going to do it on like a Monday or something. I promise you. They're just going to fucking do it, and at the end of the day, they're going to be the last show on Monday or whenever. They're just going to come out and say, "This is our console."
You know what I'm waiting for?
But
April 1st of next year, when Atari finally tells us that was an early April Fool's prank.
or Bethesda comes out with Elder Scrolls.
Or
God, that's horrible. Please don't do that. Please. I already have my feelings hurt from this year's E3, so please don't.
or when Microsoft comes back to us next E3 and tells us, oh, by the way, Scalebound's back on the shelf. Or back off the shelf.
But an enormous missed opportunity that has gone on for years on end.
What?
A company needs to release a game on April 1st.
Oh,
It
God.
doesn't matter which company it is. Somebody has to actually set their release date for their game as April 1st. And at the very beginning of the game, like when you start to play, it's going to pretend like it's not a game.
Oh my God. Saints Row 5 confirmed.
But it actually will be a game. It's just, it's acknowledging the fact that it was released on Prank Day.
Spike. Saints Row 5 confirmed.
To be released on April 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, Sad thing is, I can actually see that happening. And I don't even play Saints Row that often, too.
Knowing them, they'd do it. They'd be the first ones to do it.
Yeah, they totally would.
Dude, self-aware video games are the best thing. I mean, look at the Deadpool game.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, the next Deadpool game will be released on April 1st.
I don't think there will be another Deadpool game because Warner Bros. Shut that down.
Give it time.
You know the Deadpool movie was written by Deadpool?
Yeah.
Directed by Deadpool.
No.
Starring Deadpool as Deadpool.
Yeah, we know. We all love Ryan Reynolds.
Hell, the funny thing is that even in the old comics, Deadpool actually said that he loved Ryan Reynolds back in the old days of the comics.
At the opening of the movie, he was making fun of all of the people in the opening credits.
Yeah.
He was making fun of them all. Except when the director showed up, it said, quote, a really awesome guy.
No,
everyone else he was making fun of.
No. It was directed by an overpaid asshole.
No, it was directed by Deadpool.
Who was also probably an overpaid asshole.
No, rewatch the intro. I promise you, it's there.
Luna, probably?
Deadpool is an asshole, dude.
Oh, no, wait. It might have said, no, it said written by. Directed by said an overpaid asshole.
Huh.
But written by said an awesome guy.
Which would also be Deadpool, because Deadpool's also an awesome guy. Granted, he's also an overpaid asshole.
And he actively acknowledges that this is a movie periodically. And also,
yeah,
his breaking the third wall is supposed to stop time, right? In the movie, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Except for a couple of times.
And then there's that one scene he cuts to, the sexual scene, and he says, "Oh God,
you weren't supposed to say that or see that."
Supposed to see that. I didn't know that they left that in the final cut. I'm sorry." But yet he's there, actively acknowledging that you can see the scene.
So, anyways,
how else would he know it was in the final cut? Unless he wrote the movie.
Exactly.
So anyways, how have you guys been this past month?
Pretty good. Trapped in Oblivion.
I was able to stream the past couple days. I don't know if you guys.
Don't you mean you've been running into a wall for the past month?
Actually, I was only running into a wall for about 2 days straight.
Well, I mean, he ran into a ticket on Monday. Or no, Sunday.
Yeah.
Spend a single afternoon with asshole and get a ticket.
Yeah.
Now you see what I put up with, Luna?
Yeah.
How ironic.
be nice to be able to see that ticket go away, though.
Except it
But
wasn't
that
entirely
probably
my
won't.
fault. It was just by chance, and his fucking roommate doesn't
Keep
take
track
care
of
of her
fucking tags.
Yeah. So technically, it's all her fault, and he's paying the price for it.
Yep. Gotta love that bullshit.
I expect this person to not do so well when Luna moves out. Luna basically does
Yeah.
everything for her.
Yeah, I know.
For them, actually.
I know. I still intend on moving Luna and Poison down to Georgia as soon as possible, but well, I wouldn't say as soon as possible. Just like
As soon as
Luna.
Just so you know,
Luna
it's
is
likely that I could wind up in North Carolina.
Well, I want to move Luna first because he's kind of in a dire need.
Yeah.
I can wait.
Well, that only being said, you're not 18.
Yeah.
Yet. I still got a few more years.
Steven, aren't you old enough to take legal custody of her?
You really think my father would let that happen?
Yeah, it would become a legal battle, but I'm pretty sure Steven could win.
Against you don't know my father. No.
You know, the better chance would be for her to try to go for emancipation.
Yeah, it would be so much easier to just make it emancipated.
Look,
But even then, her dad would probably still fight that.
Oh, no, look.
There's
He's the one who suggested it to me.
Okay.
There's also not much that they can do to prevent emancipation.
No,
Yeah, I know.
look. As much as I want to get everybody to one place at the same time, that's just too much money for me to even think about first.
Yeah.
Second, I don't even have an apartment.
Switch.
I'm not paying your fucking Switch, goddammit. That is above your $100 limit.
Also,
Well,
it
I
wouldn't be.
have $100 right now.
It wouldn't cost you anything for me to wait until I can get a vehicle and I could literally drive myself down to Georgia.
You better hope that none of our family listens to this podcast.
What if
Yeah,
What if I sold like one of my consoles to you, Steven?
Like,
Yeah, the question is which one.
look, this is not a good time to talk about selling.
Oh.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I want to.
I'll buy your PlayStation 4 off you.
Hell no.
He'll sell you the Xbox One, I guess. I don't know.
He's already got an
I already got one.
I
What would I need
know.
a second one for?
That's the joke.
If I don't foresee myself using it ever again, I could sell my PlayStation 3 to you, but you have one of those as well.
Well, technically, it's not mine nor being used. I mean, I inherited it because, you know, I wanted something to play on, and James had the PlayStation 4 before I had the Xbox One, and as soon as I got the Xbox One, I no longer wanted the PlayStation 3, so...
Beyond that, the only other consoles I have is a Wii I don't use, and an Xbox Original that I don't have any of the hookups for, and a Nintendo 64, and like hell you're getting that.
Yeah.
I'll pay you $2,000 for it.
I might consider it.
See, every man has a price.
That $2,000. That's how much my childhood is worth.
No.
Yeah, my childhood is worth a lot more than $2,000, and
Yeah.
We'll
I
drop
would-
the paperwork later, Steven. And you'll get over 100 games for it, for the record. Like hell I would. Like hell I would keep the games.
$3,000 for the games.
What? Okay.
So 2,000 for the console and 3,000 for the games.
No, 2,000 for the console and another 1,000 for the games. It'll all total.
That's not what you said.
No, I said
Okay,
3,000.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold you to that, and we're gonna drop the paperwork later, because it's pointless to keep the games without the console. So I have to give you the games. I have to give you all of my controllers.
Okay, well, moving on to Steam stuff.
He needs to give you all the porn that he has of the stuff for it.
What?
So what games have you guys been playing for the past month?
Oblivion.
Oh yeah, I bought that for you.
I've also
you
played that.
got it on the Xbox One, right, Luna?
I got Oblivion for
disc.
the Xbox 360, which is backwards compatible on the Xbox One.
Duh. The point is, you can load it on your Xbox One.
Yeah.
Go to the marketplace for Oblivion.
Yeah, I've
and
already
check for
got
the
all your
things
DLC.
Check for the things that have check marks next to them.
Yeah, I got all your DLC already.
Well, I've been playing Minecraft, Prison Architect, and
I'm playing Minecraft right now.
some other game. Well, and Final Fantasy as well. I'm actually really enjoying Final Fantasy 14 online.
Oh,
So-
Steven, can we play that tonight?
No, not tonight because I'm going to wake up early tomorrow.
You're lost.
I know. We decided to do the podcast, so
We can do it while doing the podcast,
yeah, but it'll
Then you'll be
attract
distracted.
sound, and I don't want to do that. Plus, I'm way too tired right now.
Okay, then. What level are
Plus,
you?
I got to do a shower, so that's just going to take a while.
What level you be?
Take a shower, level up.
Oh, what level? I think I'm at 21 now because I was doing a couple of story missions earlier.
Dude, when I left you, you were at 20. What the hell, Steven?
Sorry. Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to keep doing the
I'm
dungeon.
level 62.
Yeah, so
You're nowhere near my content. You should probably get to work on that.
yeah. Well, I didn't have any Wi-Fi until Thursday.
And
Or no,
also
not
to
Thursday.
mention the fact that
Tuesday.
He's been busy a while.
I really haven't had time to freaking relax for a while. And this is really the only day that I've been able to really relax. Hold on a minute.
I have an actually functioning PlayStation 2 somewhere.
He's got room
Last-
service.
Last I heard, Steven's PlayStation 2 bit the dust. I almost said bit the bucket. That would be two phrases that I don't fucking know. I almost said bit the bucket. What the hell?
It bit the cheese.
There's a roach in my bathroom.
Ew. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Burn down the
It
house.
was already dead, which
Yeah.
means someone else found it.
That you know what you have to do now.
Yeah,
Burn
you
my
have to
whole
burn the
house
whole
down?
house down, yeah.
No, no. It's going to attract spiders, so you might as well burn down the whole neighborhood.
Good
Sorry
point.
about that. The driver that I helped come down to Kansas City asked for the rental car keys because he's looking for his glasses. Anyways, what were you talking about?
Oh,
The roach in my bathroom?
I
and
have an
hash.
actually functioning PlayStation 2, Steven. Last I heard, yours kicked the bucket.
$5,000.
Deal.
I think I've still got some working PlayStation 2 games.
$6,000.
So $6,000 for all my games? Or PlayStation 2?
No, I'm just joking. I'm not
Oh.
actually going to pay that much money just for a fucking console games.
Ah, darn.
What about a console that's not in production anymore and really hard to get? Like the Nintendo 64, for instance.
Well, depending on how well it runs,
It's in amazing quality.
probably 1,000.
It's pretty much brand new.
Probably 1,000, and then probably
Which is
100.
saying something. It survived my childhood twice.
Probably 1,000 for the console, 100 for a controller, and 100 each for games.
Wait, 100 each for games?
Dude, these are rare games now.
I'd have to count how many I have in my bucket, but at some point I had 147 games.
Damn.
You would literally be spending a shit ton of money.
I don't know if I still have that many, though. Many of them disappeared over my childhood, and some of them were given away.
Now, that being said, me personally, as a gamer, that's
Where
probably...
the hell is my Bugs Life game?
If I had money to just throw away, I would totally just throw it away getting something like that.
I actually have a Bugs Life game on PlayStation.
So did I, actually. Oh my
and
god.
you'll be supporting my Switch fund.
Uh-huh. Sure I will.
You will be. When you pay me, I should have around $80-something today.
Today?
Today's Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steven, you need to put that in your phone. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I gave you all day to remember.
You knew I wasn't going to remember, so what was the point?
The point is, I feel like an asshole when I have to remind you every Friday.
It's Steven we're talking about. He never remembers.
Yeah, he's got a worse memory than I do, apparently.
Who are you guys again?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Why are you people in my house?
Where is
Your voice is coming through my phone.
Where's the detonator?
Feed me, Seymour.
Get to the chopper!
By the way, did you know that in what Batman did to quote, save the city from a nuclear explosion, he actually killed more people than he would have, or than would have died if he had just left the bomb where it was?
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Also,
Smart move.
30 points to whoever,
Granted, he could have made it. He could have spared everyone's lives if he didn't spend an entire minute and a half saying his goodbyes.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's Batman.
yeah.
Well, not that, it's Christopher Nolan too, so, you know, whatever.
Could be worse.
He decides when the bomb blows.
Right.
Well, anyways, do we have anything else relevant to talk about?
I don't.
Well, we could go into detail about what you're doing in Final Fantasy XIV, maybe.
I can't, I don't have the patience to go into Final Fantasy XIV right now.
This is an awfully short podcast, ain't it?
Well,
Sorry, I probably didn't get
wait,
much of that.
wait. What about gaming news?
we could do gaming news. Do we got any gaming news besides Atari?
Well, there's still games coming out for the Switch, and I think more planned. And there's also a couple of games we didn't talk about from back at E3, we could start talking about them and any news we might have on them now by Google searching.
Hey, Spike.
Sure. From now on, I'm going to put you in charge of gaming news.
What?
Hey.
I'm
Hey.
not doing all that Google searching.
Hey,
What
Spike.
if I paid you extra?
Guys, I need a second to
Okay.
talk real quick.
Okay. How much we talking about?
$20.
I have something I need to fucking say real quick.
Okay.
Alright, hey Spike, you may have to edit something out because my roommate decided to, at this point in time, without fucking saying anything to me, started a, tried to start a call for Skype, so yeah, that might be in there, and you guys might have been drowned out for about a minute or so, until I had the chance to be able to get over to my damn desk and turn it off.
Wait, do what?
Well, we didn't hear anything, but
Yeah, but it was probably on my side because of the fact that where I got the things that, or the
thing is,
thing
although
recording
I
from
can,
is
Are we
my
still
headset.
recording?
Yes,
although
we
I
are.
can blank that,
Nobody
although
told me
I
to
can
stop.
blank that out and make nothing happen in that period of time,
Well,
there's still going to be a gap.
Look, are we still recording?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
because
still
nobody
recording.
told me to stop.
Then
I'm
then
just saying
let's keep
let's
going.
just continue. We can I can dull the sound maybe, or maybe put something in its place like elevator music.
Oh my gosh, my dog is dreaming.
Wait a minute, that gives me a good idea. We need an intro.
Yeah, we do.
Steven, you're our face. If you want an intro, you're going to have to decide what it can be. I'm
I'll
great
pay
at
you an extra
managing.
$30 to make me an intro.
Steven, I'm great at managing, keeping everything organized, and editing. But actually
$40.
making something, that's not my area of expertise.
$50.
I don't think bribing him with money is going to help.
I can try, but there's not much I can do, Steven. I can't steal music. YouTube would be all over that.
Then don't steal
And I
music.
can't make my own because I don't have my keyboard.
Use that freeware music or whatever the hell it's called.
What?
That free music or whatever.
Just do something from Beethoven. That's not copyrighted anymore.
Yeah, I think it is. Don't do
it
Beethoven,
shouldn't
please,
be.
because
No,
Beethoven
Beethoven is public domain.
Well, don't use Beethoven. Use something more public domain.
Beethoven
is public domain.
Don't use Beethoven because nobody wants to listen to Beethoven. Trust me.
Okay,
How do you
then.
know?
Okay,
Okay,
then
then
do Bach.
No, Chopin.
Bach is so much better than Chopin.
I
No,
like Chopin.
nothing too classical. Make it something that would, get the podcast
Even
going.
if, for the fact that you're the Death Eater, even if I were to play Funeral, would you still not want to hear classical?
Look, if it makes an intro, then fucking make an intro. That's all I want is a 5-second intro.
5-second intro might not even need a 5-second intro might not even need
Music.
Just sound effects.
I got it.
It doesn't even need to be sound effects. I just had a thought. What if we did a compilation of various things we've said in all our podcasts?
Like,
Just
Like
random.
funny stuff.
Just random things we said and occasional jokes.
Highlights.
that
Highlight
sounds
jokes.
like something I fucking do when I record our fucking podcasts.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I want to start recording our fucking rambles.
Meh.
You have Shadow Play now.
I'm very much serious about that too. Well, if we don't got anything else relevant to talk about, so
Well, did we ever go into detail about the 2 Mario games?
no, let's
Rabbids
let's just do
and
that. What do we got to talk about?
Gosh, what the hell is that game called?
Which one?
Mario Odyssey and
Odyssey.
Mario versus Rabbids or something like that.
I don't know if we have much to talk about on the Rabbids unless Luna wants to go into what makes a great strategy game.
Nah. It's not my type of tactics game.
Yeah,
I'm
but
more of the...
you could sit there and pull it apart and say everything that's wrong with it, though.
I mean, he could. It's a fucking. Oh wait, no, I was thinking of you for a minute.
Actually, I'm not really all that great when it comes to working with that style of tactics game because it's turn-based tactics. This would actually be more along the lines of you guys' style of tactics because this is kind of more along the lines of
Yeah, it is closer to Civilization.
Civilization. Whereas I'm more of the real time, which is more like StarCraft.
Also, Spike, we need to stream Civilization 6 sometime.
Wait, what?
We need to play and stream Civilization 6 sometime.
Yeah. You know, we need to be playing more games and uploading streams, right?
I know. I've just been busy. Bless you.
But yeah.
Also, Steven, you have a lot of subscribers. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Almost 500.
That's halfway to 1,000.
I'm on the road again.
How much are you at right now?
I can't believe I'm on the road again.
Oh,
As
God,
for
there
Super
you
Mario
go.
Odyssey, we only have a little bit of more information. And we'd have to thank another channel for the information we've got. But
Which
do
channel?
you even want to do shout outs to other channels, or do you want to just completely avoid that subject?
We can completely just say fuck it, because if we're planning on creating one main channel to put,
If we want to be like a network, like our own community, they do shout outs to each other all the time and periodic collaborations too.
Like,
yeah,
All of those big gaming communities do.
but really the only people that manages another YouTube channel is you.
No, I'm not talking about our channel.
we're talking about other channels
I'm
because,
talking
like,
about other gaming communities.
yeah, like,
I mean,
Game
they're
Theory.
already-
Yeah, I'm interested
Yeah.
in that,
The
but
ones that are already recognized by YouTube. We start doing shout outs, and then we might start getting noticed because people will go to their channels and mention us.
Yeah, and maybe
So we might
even
start
they
getting
might
noticed, and
actually
we
shout
might
at
grow
us
bigger.
out.
Yeah, we might grow bigger.
yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. So I don't know. Do you guys got anybody you want to shout out to?
Matt Pat over at the
obviously. And
Matt Pat.
Yeah, Matt Pat over at the Game Theorists, because I have to thank him for the information we got on Super Mario Odyssey. It's one of his theories, and if I could find the video before I have Steven upload this one, I'll give him the link to put in the description. So
That I'll most likely forget.
do remember to look down there. If it's not there, tell Steven in the comments, and I'll slap him.
yeah, he will too.
I know where he lives.
Make sure to
One of-
record it too.
One of
will.
my big inspirations about changing my channel from the Death Theater to more gaming-like is Sips. So, you know, I would love to give him a shout-out, but he doesn't really need one because he's just... That dude is, like, the coolest fucking person on the internet. If you guys ever have a fucking chance, check him out. He's one of my most favorite subscribers, or one of my most favorite YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, and you know, I watch his streams every chance that I get. He's an amazing person.
Anyway, if you guys have already watched the video, which it's likely that you have, or
I
if
have.
you'd like to watch it later, there will be a link in the description. I promise. Eventually. There will be a link in the description to the video for you to go check it out in more detail. But the gist of it is that evidently Mario and those other people are both humans. So Mario running through the streets of a massive jumbo-sized city is all completely canon. And also, Mario's height is still canon. I think it's 5'10".
5'11" I thought.
Regardless, that is also still canon. So that just makes you wonder something. Why are those humans 10 feet tall?
They're in Amazonia.
So MatPat did some research into it and discovered that it might have something to do with Donkey Kong's bananas.
The super bananas.
Yeah, evidently they're known for jumbo sizing things, which is awfully interesting. Really, you should really go check out that video.
Yeah, you
And
really
give us a shout out while you're at it too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, I am off to bed, which means it's time to
That's
end
all
the
the
video.
information I have. We can go into greater detail on Super Mario Odyssey after I do some research. Because if he's gonna if he's gonna pay me more to do this, I should do research throughout the week.
Oh,
Maybe.
and I would also
Talk about.
Depends on how hard you did.
Okay. I would also.
It depends on how.
Let Luna talk, Steven.
Yeah, well, let me just go ahead and say this. It depends on how impressed I am.
Okay.
Okay, Luna.
I would also like to make a quick shout out to Gaijin Goomba, because he's also one of the guys that actually works with MatPat occasionally. I forget what the other guy's name was. I'm sorry. But they're great.
He works with a couple people, but I've only really watched his videos and the guy that does those letters. I've only watched those. But MatPat is a lot of the inspiration for the direction I'm trying to take our channel conglomeration into, because, little known fact, all these videos might actually be on Steven's channel, but I am the owner of Roundtable Gaming. I am the one who created us.
I'm
the leader.
co-owner.
Technically we are all co-owners, but the idea did come from me.
Yeah.
And I am basically managing everything. And I'm going to start managing everyone's channels very shortly. So you might see a facelift in Roundtable Gaming very soon. In fact, we're probably going to get a channel specifically named after us.
Probably.
Yeah, that's the idea, is to get like a main channel to put all of the Roundtable Gaming stuff onto that channel, and then whatever we're going to do will get put onto our separate channels if we want separate channels.
So
Well, I know.
Please bear with us, our fellow viewers, while we make this transition, because none of us have any idea what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, we're still noobs to the YouTuber conglomerate stuff.
Well, for one, we've been trying to get a lot more gaming stuff. I know I want to do a lot of gaming.
And I want to do periodic streams.
Yeah. I want to do a lot of...
Also.
Our channels are probably going to be like a lot of streaming on YouTube and Twitch until Blog TV comes, and then we're going to do a lot of Blog TV stuff, or at least I'm going to be doing a lot of Blog TV stuff. I don't know about you guys, but as soon as everything kind of calms down a little bit, it's just going to be, we're going to have like a schedule that we'll try to like
Adhere to.
commit to. So at the end of the day, it just depends on what happens. And if this main channel turns out it's just going to bust, then it's not a big deal. We'll go
No, it's
back.
gonna work out. I just need to figure out how to do it. I want
Yeah,
to
I
connect
know.
all of our channels to it, but I'm not sure how to do that yet. I just know it's possible.
I know. I'm just saying that it could bust, and in the event if it does bust, we'll just go back to the way we're already
What do you
doing.
envision happening, Stephen?
Well, besides the whole roundtable gaming stuff, this is technically what I've always really wanted to do. Was just have like a community of all my friends and maybe some fans or whatever, just get together, have fun, and make videos and stream and stuff.
Well, that's what YouTube should be all about anyway.
And
I
that's
know,
what we're
and
doing.
then-
We're gonna do this through the new channel. It's just the idea with the new channel is we have an organized area to put all our stuff up. And if
Yeah.
it turns out that we can't link our channels to it, we're going to just pass out a password that we all agree on, and we're all going to upload and connect to that channel periodically when we want to do stuff.
And just saying, we should probably send out flyers.
Well, we'll
And
try.
all of our channels are going to send out notices to everyone who has clicked on those little bells. Remember, if you're subscribed to us, click those bells.
Smash him!
It-
Smash him with a
it's-
baseball bat!
It's important. It's important for our survival. If you don't click that bell, I'm going to shoot Steven.
And if you don't click that bell, I'll probably starve.
Yeah,
Well, I
I'll
mean,
be
the
murdered
second
in my
one is
sleep.
probably
Please,
true.
please click the bell and keep an eye out for the new channel.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll know when Spike forces me to frickin' talk about my next vlog
With a gun to his head.
with a gun to my head.
With a
And it'll
gun.
be a visible gun, and I'll be shaking, tied up, and reading pages just like that Joker scene in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, and I'll also have my hand on a thing of fake nerve gas. Said, read it, damn you! Read it
I'll
faster!
be the one filming, probably.
With all
Yeah.
that being said, let's go ahead and say our goodbyes. So, furthermore, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like any of our content, please, oh please, please hit that subscribe button and hit
And
that
don't
stupid
forget to hit the
fucking
bell.
Please, yeah, just hit the fucking. I don't know why we have to do this. Just
And
just
the
hit
like
the bell.
button.
Every channel is doing that now.
Yeah,
That stupid
every channel.
bell.
Turn on
And
the bell or you're gonna die in your
You
sleep.
don't need to ask them to hit the like button though. It really doesn't matter if they hit it or not.
With
That's
that
just how
being
we know that
said,
they like our content.
with that being said, if you like this video, also hit the like button as many times as you can, even if you just fucking want to hit the dislike button. You know what? I don't care if you hit the dislike button because you're it's really
Best
up to you.
videos always have 1 million+ dislikes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep. That's true. Yep. That's very much true.
so don't
One
be
of my most
afraid
popular
to hit the dislike
videos
button.
it has a lot of dislikes, and it's the one where I was ranting about the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Yep, that video is still one of the most popular videos on my channel. Surprisingly
Really?
enough.
Huh.
Yep. And I've disabled the comments on it so that no assholes can do whatever. I was an asshole back then,
Dude,
so
you should have left the comments on so we can watch the console wars in a miniature environment.
Yeah, a miniaturized,
So we can
controlled
laugh about it
environment.
I should turn them back on though, but I don't know. I'm just so
You're
lazy.
too lazy.
now. I'm way too lazy, so I'm not gonna do it. Well, anyways, yeah, don't forget to leave a comment or whatever, and hit the
And-
like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, and what else, Luna?
And also, if you want to hear me rant about something, please just say so in the comments, and I'll ruin everything as to why you're wrong.
Yeah,
or I
just,
might
just
even
like,
agree with you somehow. I'm not
just
sure.
like give him a topic to spill his guts about, and he is either going to ruin it or give it high praise.
With that also
Just
being said,
spin the wheel and find out.
Spin the
with
wheel
that,
of doom.
with that also being said, I really, really appreciate all the subscribers that I have so far. I have almost 500 subscribers. I've had almost
Yeah,
500 subscribers for a
493.
while, and you know, it's been really, really great having all these subscribers, and you know, wondering what the hell is going to happen next. What's going to happen when I reach 1,000, and then you know, eventually that 1,000 will turn to 2,000, and then that 2,000 will turn to 4,000, and then that'll
And
turn
then
to
the One
8,000.
Ring will show up.
And then eventually I'll get that freaking um, golden plaque by YouTube when I reach like
20 billion subscribers.
no, it's either 10,000 or I can't remember what the first placard or what the first award is from YouTube you get, but it's somewhere in the thousands.
Probably 100,000, I guess. I don't know.
Probably. Well, anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we will see you guys in the next podcast.
Yeah.
So,
Have
bye
fun,
everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a good time.
Bye. 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 Let's say bye, Spike.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Bye. Say
Bye.
bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.
Oh my
Bye.
God, we're
Bye.
going bye.
Bye.